Good evening, friends. This is Suyash, and first of all, before going further, I have to apologize for making a video after such a long time. But also, I have to thank you because you never let me let me be happy and let me be peaceful and without guilt of not making a video because you all kept commenting on my videos and you kept messaging me on my Facebook page and you kept asking me to make more videos, and of course that's a form of appreciation, so I'm really grateful for that, and thank you so much for that. But I have good reason for being away. Well, so much has happened in these last few months, and I'm very excited to tell you all about it because what has happened mainly is something to do with the common topic that we both have in between, and that is meditation. I have really discovered some new techniques of meditation, and I have discovered new ways of meditation. I've experienced them by myself, and I can say with a lot of confidence that it is the single most important discovery of my life. And I'm very excited and very happy about sharing it with you. And I will be doing that in the subsequent few videos. Uh, and I will be telling you all about it. It's a practice that you have to experience, and it's completely free of cost. It doesn't take any kind of fee or anything like that. Anybody can do it. Anybody can try it, and I'm looking forward to that, and I hope that you are too. And very soon I'll be uploading videos frequently now onwards, at least till I have shared everything that I have about that practice. So today what I want to talk about is how to become regular when it comes to meditation. Many of us have this problem that we are not able to include one or two meditation sessions regularly in our daily schedule. And why is that? Well, what is meditation? Meditation is simply just sitting down somewhere and closing our eyes and just going inside. And that's not very interesting unless we are actually having a good experience when we meditate, or if we are actually seeing very positive results. If meditation makes our life better, then we'll be motivated to meditate, or if we have good experience, then we'll be motivated to experience or to experience meditation. We'll be motivated to get that experience again and again. If neither of that is happening, it's difficult to meditate every day. As far as experience is concerned, I'll of course be making several more videos after this one, and I'll be telling you about that meditation practice that I've recently learned about, and that actually helps with this experience part. The experiences are so wonderful that you will not even be able to motivate yourself, and the motivation will come from within and you will meditate. But for now, let's talk about the results. What happens when we get good results of meditation? We feel like meditating more and more. Now, what I want to do first of all in your quest to gain meditation regularity is, first of all, not let meditation become a source of stress in your life. With a lot of people, I've seen this happening, that instead of meditation being a stress buster, it becomes an actual a very major source of stress in their lives, because they get up in the morning and the first thought that's there is, my god, I have to meditate. Now they don't feel like meditating, but that thought is there, and now they don't feel like meditating, so they don't meditate, but then a guilt emerges that I didn't meditate in the morning, I'm such a useless person. And then all day they go with that stress of not meditating, and also with the stress that in the evening they have to meditate. Now in the evening, either they don't meditate or they do. If they do for 10-15 minutes grudgingly, just because somebody on YouTube told them that it's a good idea to meditate every day, if they don't, then the guilt intensifies and there is further guilt, and that's a very negative emotion actually. So meditation, instead of doing you good, ends up spoiling your life. I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating to some extent, but instead of benefiting you, it harms you. Don't do that. If you don't feel like meditating, don't meditate. It's okay. Nothing bad will come from it. You know, good will come as a result of meditating. Bad will not happen as a result of not meditating. It's okay. If you don't feel like it, don't force yourself. But what I want you to do is figure out some scenarios in which meditation is the best thing that you can do, in which the perfect thing to do is to meditate. What kind of scenario is that? It is negative scenarios. And so many people, even you must be knowing, and maybe you have observed yourself, that you really like to meditate when things are not going right, when you're sad, when you're feeling guilty, when you have some sort of a regret, when you're angry, some sort of a negative emotion is going on in your life, you really feel like meditating. If not, you don't feel like meditating and you curse yourself that I only meditate when things are not right, I should meditate all the time, but you don't do that. But that's okay. You figure out a few scenarios in which meditation works perfectly, in which you don't feel like going on social media, you don't feel like consuming any of the information that is all the time around us, preventing us from wanting to just close our eyes because there's so much to see outside in the world, right? When you don't feel like consuming any of that information, when you're so consumed by some sort of a negative emotion, when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling upset, just make it a point that you meditate. Even if you don't feel like it, you meditate. If it's your first time meditating, just meditate. When you've meditated for 15-20 minutes, and how to meditate when you're feeling a negative emotion, I think the best meditation that you can do at that time, I will be talking about it in one of my subsequent videos, but as of now I already have a video on cleaning meditation. That is one of the best things that you can do for yourself when you're not feeling good. So when you do that meditation, when you're feeling sad, what will happen is, I'm not saying that you'll instantly become happy and cheerful, although that might happen, but not every time. At least your sadness will lessen. It will become less. You will start feeling less sad, and maybe if you meditate once again, let's say a couple of hours, 3-4 hours later, you'll maybe even start feeling happy. So once that happens, what you can do is you can just maintain a diary, and what you can do is you can write down that I was feeling sad because that fellow scolded me, or that fellow screamed at me and whatever, or I was feeling very angry, but then I did this meditation and now I'm feeling this. I'm not feeling extremely happy, I'm still sad, but I'm feeling much better. At least I can function. And then 4 hours later again you can write that once again I meditated, feeling much better, I'm feeling happy, and you know what, I'm deciding to let it go, and I'm going to be happy now onwards, nothing to worry about. So when that happens, you now have a very, what should I say, you have a wonderful experience of meditation helping you. And not just that, you have it in writing. And somebody told me, an American I met, he said, Suyash, if it's written, it must be true. So things that are in writing are true. I don't know where that came from, I just remembered that fellow told me that. So anyway, since you've written it yourself, you have experienced it, and you have in writing, so you are sending a stimulus, or rather you are sending a reminder to your mind that meditation is helpful, at least in negative scenarios. Now gradually, when you keep doing this every time you are sad, and thanks to the world around us, it happens regularly. I'm not saying that we are all sad people, but we all feel sad from time to time. We all feel some or the other negative emotion from time to time. And when we make it a habit to meditate every time we feel that, every time we feel sad, every time we feel bad, we make it a habit to meditate. Gradually, we become habitual of not feeling sad anymore, because whenever we feel sad, we meditate and we change what we are feeling. Now, gradually, what I want you to do is keep increasing the number of these scenarios in which you meditate. You know, in the beginning you will be motivated to meditate only when you are not even able to function. You're so sad, you're so angry that you just want to get rid of that emotion, so you meditate. Gradually, I want you to remind yourself to meditate even when you are feeling a little sad. And then, so the array of the scenarios, the domain of the scenarios in which you are meditating will increase. As a result, the number of times you meditate, say in a month, will increase. And you keep doing that, keep increasing the scenarios in which you meditate. Gradually, from inside, you will get the motivation to also meditate when you are happy. You trust me on this has happened with me. This has happened to so many people that I know and meditate with. So this will happen with you also. What I want you to do, to summarize, is to meditate when you're not feeling sad, is to meditate when meditation is the most perfect thing that you don't feel like going on Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat and any of those places because you're feeling upset. You know, so the things that were stopping you from meditating, you don't even want to do, so you meditate. You start with that. Gradually, keep increasing the scenarios in which you meditate, and by itself, by yourself, from inside, instead of forcing yourself, from inside you will get the motivation of meditating more and more, even happy scenarios. And that way you will by yourself become a regular meditator. And well, that would be wonderful, because when you meditate every day, when you meditate irrespective of what's going on in your day, the next day becomes better and better and better, and you don't even realize it, you know. So that's all, I guess. That's all I wanted to say. Of course, as I said before, as far as the experience is concerned, as far as deepening our meditation is concerned, as far as that wonderful practice that I have really discovered, and I'm so grateful that I have discovered it. So I will be sharing a video about that very shortly, and I hope that, and I will be regular in making videos now onwards, as you all have very graciously requested me to do. If you promise me that you will be that you will be regular in meditation, so let's both agree and promise each other to be regular in something that we are not already regular in, and that way I think our friendship will also intensify. uh, so I guess that's all I wanted to say in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. Especially now is a good time to subscribe, because I'll be sharing really, I mean, I know I'm repeating myself again and again, but I hope that you can sense how excited I am because of the things that I'm going to share with you. And well, thank you so much again for watching. Subscribe and like this video if you liked it. I don't know, everybody says that on YouTube, so I'm also saying it. Like the video if it helped you in any way. I have a Facebook page where you can go and you can communicate with me there also. Of course, you can post a comment here also. Uh, so thank you so much, guys. Again, this is Suyash, and it was wonderful to talk to you. Bye bye.